Hey, good morning. We're fixing to take a look at the livestock today and kind of see where we are and what we're doing. We get a lot of questions, not from people online, but just from people that come here. Those of you that don't know, we do a hunting business also. That's part of how we make things work. And they always have a lot of questions about the goats and the cattle and things like that. And sometimes questions come up about, the dogs, what kind of dogs we have. Hey, it's not time to eat. They're trying to sneak a bite before I feed them. Hey, White, no. Stay back. Hey, quit. Get back, Blue. Anyway, so one of the questions that always comes up is how many dogs do you have, and then it's why. And the answer to that is, well, we've got about 9 dogs that protect. From the 9 dogs, we expect them to cover the billies when we have the billies split off in a different herd. We expect them at one time during the year to cover the weaned kids, which that's just going to be, I've talked before about weaning our kids, and we don't really do that. We just sort the wethers off when it's time to start kind of finishing them for the processor. And so when we do that, we'll always leave at least one dog and usually a couple dogs with them, and then the rest of the dogs will go with the main herd. So we need those dogs for that time, but the biggest reason we need so many dogs is when we're kidding. And why do we need dogs when we're kidding? Because we have predators. We have lots of predators. Coyotes galore, bobcats galore, coons. I mean, there are so many different things that we have that will eat a kid that you've got to have this many dogs. So that's why we have them. And an idea of kind of what they eat, that's another question, is how much does it cost to feed them? How do you feed them? I don't know if some of y'all may be new here and haven't ever seen us feed them, but I feed them by hand every day. And that's mainly because I don't want them to know when I'm coming to feed. And that way, and then I only feed them at the goats. So that way, guess where they are when I get there usually? They're with the goats. And so I feed them when they're there. So that's kind of how I feed them. It takes almost a 5-gallon bucket to feed them. And that varies with the time of year. This is the time of year where they're going to be a little lower in energy because it's the dormant season as far as what's going on, and they got to spend more energy staying warm and things like that. So I will give them a little bit more this time of year. And so anyway, that's what I'm fixing to do. And then we're going to just take a quick glance at the goats and make sure there's no issues, which I can see a lot of them right here and they look fine, but it always helps to drive around. And then we're going to go down and take care of the cattle. We got to get the cattle moved and kind of get that stuff going. So, okay, who's first? White, I know it's you. I know it's you. You want anybody here close to you? Huh? White? You want anybody here close to you? The matriarch always eats first. Hey, quit. Hello, Indy. Hello, Indy. Hello, Blue. Hey. Indy. What's up, Betsy? Okay? You okay, old man? Hey. Oh, we gotta go. Thinks he can get some dog food. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's up, buddy? All right, you better get back. Betsy, you hungry? Come here, Sam. Come here, Sam. Come here, Sam. There you go. You got Rattle here. I still have not been able to touch her. She's one of the new dogs that we got with the recent goats. And at first, you couldn't even get close to her. She's actually getting kind of close now. And I think if I got some treats and I could get the other dogs away, I might be able to get a little handle on her. That girl. Yeah, that girl. Yeah. And then I don't know if you can see, there's a white spot way over there through the fog. That's Buddy. He's always kind of, if there's ghosts that kind of stay back from when they're moving, he always kind of hangs back with them. So let's go get him fed. There's a handful of goats right there still. Hello, Buddy. Hello, Buddy. He said, Buddy. What do you say, boy? Yeah. He says, I don't know about all that new stuff there. Come on. Come on. Yeah, that's a good boy. There you go. Sure is a pretty morning. We have had a freeze, actually a couple of pretty hard freezes, but we still have leaves on some of the brush. Right now they're kind of working on these blackberry bushes, and the leaves still look pretty good. So that's great. Now, I drove down here and just to check things out. There were some goats down this way. And of course, there's no feed out here. There's none. So let's go in here and go under this, which that's easy. But then let's come over here and go to this 6-inch square and put our head through it and just see if there's something we can eat. I mean, there's not anything within reaching distance, but we can at least see if there's something. Sometimes you wonder. So I guess we'll try and get her out here. Hey, hang on. Yeah, I know, I hear you. I hear you. That dogs will come running here in a minute and attack me. There's your mama. Whoops. I got one and not the other. Oh, come on, baby. You're gonna make me do it. Do you want me to get it out or not? You want help or not? You're gonna fight me. She says, no, I don't want help. Can you get out of that? Nope, okay. All right, let's see what we can do. All right, lady, I got both hands free. Look at that. Now she... That's not how she got in, I guarantee you. Come on, girl. If she went down there and did it again, she did. Okay. Oh no, she didn't. Come here, girl. Here, got it. This may be one that we need to cull. She did do it again. I know I've been telling people I'm not going to have any females for sale for a while, but I may have one. But you don't want her if you've got 6-inch squares. Okay, girl, let's try this again. I'm going to try it again for you. You're going to have to do what... Oh, man. Oh, look at that. Boy, she is not the brightest, is she? There you go. Now you got it. Give us a hop. I should have wrote her number down. I'll probably find her head in a fence somewhere eventually. Okay, let's go take a look at the cattle. Well, we're here, down here at the cattle. We need to start moving them to the north. Looking at a Mashona bull here, looks like he's been busy. He's backed up a little bit, which is what you expect when he's got a lot of cattle to settle. So they're kind of starting to come to me. I'm here on the far south end of this pasture, so I'm gonna go ahead and get on my rig and start heading that way before we get all of them over here. Come on, ladies. Let's go north. Woo! Woo! You can maybe see this single strand electric right here. This fence is a 4-wire barbed wire. Worthless. Push comes to shove, literally the cattle tear this down. So we're in the process of replacing it along with many other interior fences. And so we've built the first section, and it goes all the way down here to this willow tree you see in the distance. And then right by that willow tree, I'll get down there and show you. Right there's where they made their own gate. Come on, ladies. Woo! Come on. And come this way. Come on, girls. Come on. Woo! There comes one of the Mashona Angus cross heifers. She's going to all the racket. It takes them a while, but they eventually figure it out. If you didn't see the last cattle video we did, we sorted off some cows and took them to the sale to destock, and they were some cows that we had already kind of identified as, okay, if we get to that point where we need to start reducing our stocking rate, that's what we were going to start with. All of this was because of the drought. Well, a couple of weeks after that, we got 7 1/4 inches of rain, which is outstanding. Am I disappointed that we sold those cows? No, not at all. Cows were high, and you know, if the rain brings more forage and more feed, then that's just a bonus. So now it's been about 3 weeks, I think, since we did that, and so we're out here just kind of looking. We're moving cattle like we always do. And we're just looking. We've had multiple freezes, like I said earlier. And so the summer grass has stopped. But what I'm seeing is I'm already seeing a lot of winter annuals that are kind of coming. And so I think it's going to be fine. We've still got quite a bit of stockpile grass out here. And so we'll ration it out as we go through the winter time, just like somebody would hay. You know, if they bought hay, this is our hay, we just haven't baled it. It's still in the pasture. We'll utilize it standing, and we'll keep moving the cattle to fresh hay as often as we can this winter. And I think we're going to be okay. As of right now, my projection is that based on what I'm seeing, we're going to be fine. So we'll stick with that and observe that, continue to observe that, and then we'll change if we have to. That's kind of what you do in agriculture. So that's where we are. The cattle look good for this time of year, and hopefully they'll keep on doing it.
Oh yes, it's ladies' night and the feeling's right.
Two at a time. Oh, look out, look out. Get in there, Mufasa. Unfortunately, this is what you get. She's standing there waiting. These guys are like, I'm good. Yeah, why wouldn't they be good? So I may have to go over there and put a little pressure on them. Maybe I can do it from here. Hop! Nope. Get him, Mama.
And then there was one.
Oh, looky there. Looky there. What a good girl. Yeah, the fence is off. Wouldn't even think about touching this thing. It's hard enough touching it, and I'm the one that unhooked it. And I know I unhooked it. But there's always that piece in your mind that says, did I hook it back up? And that's what this is for. Hop! So the bulls and the goats look okay. You know, they're not just gobby fat like they were when I put them out, but I don't expect them to be like that. It's been 45 days since we put the bulls out, and it has been, let me see, about the same on the goats, on the Spanish goats and the myotonics. So everybody's doing good. We'll just continue to monitor and continue to see what happens. Now, probably we'll leave the Mashona Bulls in probably throughout the winter. That's there again, that's that phase 1 of that drought plan where we put the herds all together. So it doesn't do me any good to go back and pull the bulls back out and put them in a separate herd somewhere where that's an area that we can't utilize with the whole herd kind of as one. So we got them moved. We'll do it again in the morning and move them to the next pasture, and then it won't be long before we move them again, maybe a day and a half, 2 days tops, and then we'll move them again. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.